Hi, everyone. It's Trio, they, them, theirs. I actually was not able to upload my PowerPoint. It was a little bit too long. So I'm on a field trip today. I was able to step away in a video conference room, and I'm going to really just quickly and briefly go through my presentation. It's not that long, but I wasn't able to upload it to Unit 5. So I'll share my screen and get started. All right, this is my presentation, and I'm going to play from the start. So restorative schools and student engagement, increasing student engagement with restorative practices in the classroom. That is my presentation. So restorative practices and student engagement. So we can see that most interpersonal discomforts are affective. Affects are the core of intimacy. A restorative approach to the expression of emotions will scaffold relationship building, as positive relationship building is an important part of driving attention, learning, and memory. Restorative practices uses affective resonance to engage high-risk and high-need scholars, driving attention, learning, and memory when building relationships with young people that develop positive forms of attachment. So neurodiversity in the restorative classroom. So the neurodiverse classroom, or the neurodiverse classroom, contains a rich network of human relationships that support each other's journeys of learning and development. And scholars have access in this restorative classroom that celebrates neurodiversity. They have access to technologies that recognize special needs, and those technologies increase access to information. This classroom is discarding disability deficit mindsets for asset-based mindsets that celebrate the strengths of variation. And then we also, in this restorative classroom that celebrates neurodiversity, we also take time to recognize special events related to neurodiversity. So Autism Awareness Week, or even Neurodiversity Celebration Week. So when we talk about behavior and academic performance in the restorative classroom, we often wonder, well, what is the goal? And so the goal is the drive for reliable relationships, the strengthening of peer socialization, and the quest for importance and social status. How do we reach this goal? We embody respect, we embed social skills, and we are inclusive. So when it comes to engaging the whole school in restorative brain-based learning, we see that schools are a learning commons, a shared space with shared resources for everyone, and that a common school is a school of many different projects, not just projects for learning, but also projects with the local community that serve the school, okay, or that the school serves. And in this framework, it's very important to build a culture of co-construction and collaborative inquiry, which will create a more democratic communal school culture. Moving forward, looking at equitable outcomes in the restorative school. So when we think about equitable outcomes in a restorative school, the vision is owned and upheld by the whole community. The language will shift from problems or problem children to barriers with learning, or young people who have barriers in their learning. It is the responsibility of adults to explore the problems that lead to barriers in learning, and adults model learning about, or they lead modeling learning about school values. And this can also include the implementation of counseling, restorative conferences, and conversations as necessary. And then the last part, restorative practices engage scholars holistically. So everyone is being a part of this process. Everyone's engaging in this process. So teachers do it by proactively modeling the relationships they want to see. Scholars have support from adults that focus on strengths. Schools scaffold services for scholars at each tier that increases positive affect and affective resonance. Parents participate in the construction of a collaborative inquiry in the child's school, and community partners help in shaping the school as a learning commons. And then here are my references. So thank you so much for your time. Sorry the PowerPoint didn't work, but I wanted to at least show my PowerPoint and my work in my presentation. So thank you so much, and I really appreciate it. Have a good day.